Hello, aliens! Time for a love reading today. Let's see what's going on in your love life. What's the main energy? Stubborn, first card. This gives me the energy that maybe both of you are standing your own ground, being inflexible about something. Growing together. Shared journey, lessons learned, soul bond. Soul connection, definitely. I don't read other connections. Unfinished business try to come out. Lessons learned. And it said it here, and it said the same thing in this card. Tough times, growth and leveling up. And it's in the middle. Two more. Avoidance and distractions. Envy is on the bottom. I want one more for the avoidance. Thinking of you. Broken mirrors is on the bottom. Maybe you blame this person about being avoidant, that they didn't fix some kind of issue, that they always run away. Maybe you feel like they always busy. There's always something between two of you. I want one more for the distractions. It also says kept you waiting. Childish and double life. Okay, like I was getting the vibe that maybe this is the other person and maybe you have learned the lessons of this, that you can't be stuck in this situation anymore. You want someone who is by your side and you can grow together. You want the deep connection, soul connection here. But this person acting as a child, very immature. And I feel like you have lots of verbal conflicts, and maybe this person tends to have this victim mentality. The double life gives me more the energy of this person, you know, prioritizing other things than love. One more. Rock bottom. Lessons learned. It threw itself on that. 11:11 activation is on the bottom. Whatever this situation was with this person, I feel like you hit the rock bottom. And you've learned very valuable lessons through this connection. Yeah. Well, what's the situation now? Reconciliation tried to come out. Secretive. And I feel like this is you. Not that you are a sneaky person, but I just feel like you're not eager to share your life, share details of your life with this person. Yeah, self-love is on the bottom. This is you. You're being a little bit mysterious right now. Clear mind, clear heart try to come out. Many cards trying to come out, but the ex and intimacy, vibes in sync. and it came to the growing together. Like I said, you want a connection that is equal, that you both are willing to put in the work with yourselves, but also within the relationship. You want to be on the same page, the same frequency, and flow together in life. Someone's forgiven you. I want one more for that. Soul contract. And the push and pull is here. So this relationship on and off, broken mirrors, triggers, it's over, I don't want to see you ever again, and 2 weeks, 2 months later you are back together. Same thing happened again, and you know, it's just on repeat. But I feel like you have now learned some kind of lesson about this because you hit the rock bottom. I feel like this person triggered the F out of you. I feel like you're somehow realizing how much you forgave this person about things because you just wanted to feel loved. But now I feel like you are realizing that many of your and this behavior in this relationship was to do with trauma, unhealed stuff. I feel like you are seeing the truth about yourself, having clarity why this needed to happen. You now know what you want, and you might be, maybe this other person is actually seeing you quite stubborn, that you are very inflexible because now you know what you want. And I feel like you have somehow said this to this person, but because they are very immature, it's like they are trying to push your boundaries all the time with this. And when you are not budging, they are calling you stubborn, that you are inflexible, that you are very selfish and bossy. I'm getting the vibe of a soul connection where the other one is much higher in the spiritual ranking. And I feel like even though you've gone through very much with this person, you kind of, maybe there is still something going on within that you are trying to process and like totally forgive everything because you realize that this was something that needed to happen for your own growth. But I feel like there's still some parts in you that you are feeling bitter and angry towards this person. And maybe this person before, you always forgave them. And yet again, it was because you wanted to feel loved, you wanted to be with them. But I feel like now it's not happening anymore. Reconciliation, putting in the work. Better communication and getting back together, an equal give and take. This person knows that they need to step up if they want this reconciliation with you. Teamwork, love, and real deal is on the bottom. I feel like you've told this person what you want, what you need, what is required for you to be in their life. This person knows. But what's the avoidance? Unfinished business. And straight away I got the energy of commitment. But it says forgiveness here too. And reconciliation. Fixing your issues. This person is avoiding fixing the issues within themselves, but also some kind of issues in their life. I'm getting strong proposal energies from this. Maybe you said that you want to get married, or whoa, in denial, obsessed. I'm not sure, are you avoiding them right now, or is this just about the person avoiding growing up? We need to see the perspectives of each other, but I want one more for here. Guilt. Stress, anxiety, ashamed and remorseful. Coming clean. So this person knows what they done here. They know that they put you through hell. But I feel like they're not done it in purpose. It's just the energy, subconscious mind and the contract play in here. But I'm getting the energy that this person is now seeing things in a different perspective. They're actually seeing that you are holding the boundaries. You are not moving. You're not going back. You are moving forward. And I feel like you've laid out very strict, quote unquote, rules, that these are the conditions and things that I need to have for me to able to be with you. Maybe for a long time this person tried to push your boundaries, tried to kind of charm you in their old tricks to get you back, but they're realizing that it doesn't work anymore. Before you were wanting the proposal, the marriage, the commitment, but it's not on your mind anymore, but it's on this person's mind. What is your perspective on this person? Ghosted. Well, this person has left you on red many times. But I'm getting more the energy that you know that this person is kind of ghosting themselves. And every time they get triggered with you, they kind of leave without any explanation. Family. Maybe they have a family with an ex-partner, or there's something to do with their family, maybe third-party situations, family, friends. Psychic abilities. I want one more for that. Unconditional love and friends came out. I'm hearing that this person prioritizes a friend or friends, and you've seen something about those friendships. Telepathy. You've seen something. Cosmic healing. Abandonment is on the bottom. That's interesting. There's something you've been seeing about a friend or friendships. But also I'm getting that this person, this connection gave you some kind of psychic abilities because it made you do the inner healing, your spiritual work. Finances. So this person prioritizes finances, prioritize work, focus, and mirroring is on the bottom. maybe right now the tables has turned and you are focusing on the finances and the freedom. But maybe this wasn't the case before. Squirrels are my sign for Gemini, so maybe Gemini is their sign or yours. But it says distraction and re-evaluate. Maybe they are evaluating something to do with the career. They need to focus on something, but maybe they are distracting themselves. One more. Cleanse and clear. And what's this? Change. Rage is on the top. And as I was coming to do this reading, I kind of felt irritated. So maybe it's you or this person or both. But age gap came here too. I feel like there's something going on with this person's career, finances, home life. You are seeing something here. And I feel like you've been telling this person what you've been seeing. But this person doesn't want to hear. There is something that they need to change, but they are not doing it. They are somehow distracting themselves. And if there is something going on with the family, friends, it's very hard for this person to see what you see. And I'm also hearing that maybe a business partner or a colleague, that there's a huge age gap, is somehow related to this finances. Or maybe the finances with the person who has the age gap, or they have the age gap. Maybe this is a parent or an older relative. One more for the age gap. Fire. Might be a fire sign, and masculine energy is on the bottom, so a masculine. Love bombing and the one. I'm getting that you've set the dynamite here. The clock is ticking. You need to do some kind of changes in your life. You view them as the one. Rise up is on the bottom. There is something going on in their life. Because you have now boundaries that you are not, putting down. It's creating some kind of change within them. And I feel like there is going to be some kind of conflicts with some other people here. How this person views the collective, please. Whoa, mirroring. This gives me the energy of that this person knows that you two have a soul bond. And maybe some kind of awareness about triggers. Because if they are seeing you as their mirror, that's the case, right? They have the awareness that this is a soul bond, that this is how things work. Some kind of awareness about that. I want one more for the mirroring. Intimacy and wisdom. Red thread bond and twin flames is on underneath that. So this person has lots of passion towards you and they view you as a wise one. The owl. You have lots of wisdom, knowledge, and you're very intuitive. And maybe some of them think you that you're their twin flame. There's distance between two of you right now. Emotional, physical distance. Maybe some of you live in America, USA. Tell me in the comments if you're watching this from there. United States is on here, also Canada. Or maybe the other person or you are traveling in the USA right now. DNA upgrades. So they know that you've gone through healing, that you've leveled up during this connection. Earth signs is on the bottom. That you've done lots of inner child healing. Well, you've done healing. You're not the same as you were when you met. Separation, constant burn. So you two, you are not together right now. Well, the distance was here, so it's quite obvious. Forgiveness, chaos is on the bottom. I feel like this person knows that they brought a lot of chaos into your life. And look, the similar colors here. The chaos made you level up. And it's funny because it's supposed to be stormy here in Finland. There is a thunderstorm coming maybe in an hour. Let's see if the power stays on. But the forgiveness, I'm sorry, and I don't read in reverses in this deck, but it came out in reverse. I feel like there is something this person, I feel like deep down they know that they've caused you a lot of pain, that they caused lots of issues. It's like they kind of know it, but it's very hard for them to take accountability. And they know that there are things that you are still processing that you haven't forgave them. One more for the forgiveness and separation. Divinely protected, try to come out. Maybe I'm hearing that they are planning to write you a letter, like physical letter. But for some of you, I feel like they will be writing something to you, like text message and WhatsApp or, you know. I love you. Try to come out. Some kind of love letter about them running away from this connection. So this person is seeing something now. And I feel like they're seeing how they avoided things, how they were the runner. But also I'm getting something about the codependency energy here. I feel like you both were very codependent on each other. But maybe you realized the avoidance and anxiety and so on, all these trauma reactions. You've learned about them and tried to heal. The divinely protected came out. And the earth signs are here again. Capricorn, Taurus and Virgo might be relevant. This person knows that you are protected by the divine. And if they are seeing that you're very intuitive, wisdom and the psychic abilities, they know that you are not one to be messed with. One more. I'm getting the energy because of that realization. Maybe there is something karma, something going on in their life, like karma-wise, that every time they've done something stupid with you, they've faced karma. Something has happened in the physical, something with their house, apartment, with their car or whatever, but something negative has always happened. And maybe for a while they kind of were scared because they thought that you were doing some, witchy things on them. But now I feel like they are realizing that you are believing in your own path and in your own healing journey, and you are trusting the divine. They are seeing it in a new perspective now. One more. The Kundalini activation. There is something going on with this person. Definitely. Union was underneath that. Some kind of awakening is going on, and they are realizing how they were using their ego, operating behind the mask, how they told some lies, kept secrets, and betrayed you. And maybe some of you, there is some very harsh things here, but I'm not getting that energy of this person being malicious. It's more about maybe just the fact that they weren't aware about themselves and their actions, like, you know, people who hasn't woken up, living in the 3D, being the robots, you know. I feel like your energy is affecting them more than you know. And they might be feeling very odd because they don't know why their life is changing, but it's because of the connection. It's like you're up here in the higher frequencies, and there's the bond between two of you, and the more you climb up, the more it's pulling them to come up. It's like a forced awakening in a way, but everything is, you know, in the soul contract. But this person might be feeling weird because they don't know what's going on. I will extend this reading on my Patreon, and I want to see more what's going on in this person's life, the awakening. I want to see how universe is seeing them, what's going on in the soul contract, and what is going on with you, and what is being created here. Like I said, all the extendeds are on my Patreon, and the link to my Patreon you can find on my website beautifulalien.com, so go check it out now, and I'll see you there.